Hey there, my name is Caitlin, and you're watching AFI's DIYs. We're always coming up with new projects for you all to try out here in the lab, and today is no exception. Today we'll be making gel wax candles. We'll start just like we would when making any other candle, melting the wax. Although microwaves work well with other wax types, a heat plate or presso pot are needed when working with this medium. I have my hot plate and a large metal pouring pot here to help me out. Add your wax into the heating element, which I've already done, and also keep a thermometer close by because we'll need it to keep an eye on the temperature as it melts. Now we're just going to turn this on and turn it all the way up, and we're going to set it aside. In the meantime, we're going to prepare our container. Gel wax needs to be used in a container as it's not stiff enough to stand on its own like a votive or a pillar. Your container should also be able to withstand heat, so no plastic or wood. First, I'm going to place the wick using a wick sticker tab. I'm using a zinc core wick because they burn strong enough to create a proper burn pool and stand up nice and straight in the gel. The most creative aspects of gel wax is its transparency. You can place all kinds of embeds into the candle provided they're not combustible. The fragrance I selected today is aquatic, so I'll be giving my candle an ocean theme. So I'm going to pour a fine layer of sand into the container, being sure not to fill it any higher than the tab on the wick. Now let's add some life to it with some seashells. So I'd like to place my shells strategically in there so we can see the best side of the shell. There, now it looks like a little ocean floor. All right, so after everything's been laid out to your satisfaction, let's check on our wax. So in order to add our fragrance, we want it to be at least 203 degrees Fahrenheit and not higher than 225. If it's too hot, turn down your heat source and allow it to cool. All right, looks like we're at the right temperature. So now it's time to add our additives. If you've seen our other videos, you'll know that the fragrance you use to make gel wax candles needs to be compatible with this medium. I'm using AFI's Ocean Mist, which has already been tested for compatibility. It's all pre-measured out, so all I need to do is dump it in and stir it for a minimum of 2 minutes. While you're stirring, you can also add in any colorants you want your candle to have. I want the gel to mimic water, so I'll be using a blue liquid candle dye, as liquid dyes perform way better in gels over other kinds of candle colorants. So 1 drop is all I'm going to need, but this could vary depending on the color you use and the effect that you're trying to achieve. All right, so now the wax is at the appropriate temperature so we can pour it. Fill the container up with the wax and place the wick holder or chopsticks on the wick to keep it straightened out. Just like that. Now, if you see bubbles forming on the surface, simply warm them with a heat gun and they're just gonna pop. After giving it at least 24 hours to set, it's ready to burn. Just don't forget to trim your wick to 1/4 of an inch. All right, so now I'm just gonna remove this wick clip right here and trim the wick to about 1/4 of an inch. Just like that. So this 9-ounce candle costs us around $10 to make, meaning it can be sold wholesale for $12 to $14 and retail $16 to $20 depending on the additives you use. The creative possibilities of gel wax is endless, and I'd love to see your creation, so tag us on any of our social media links below. If you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave us a thumbs up and comment what you'd like to see next. We love reading your questions and suggestions. My name's Caitlin, and thank you so much for joining us here at the AFI DIY Lab today. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.